Heidi ho, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba.
I'm John Humphrey.
We're going to watch a scene from Vikings. I don't know if any of them sound like that. I haven't seen any of I've seen any of Vikings. Who knows? They probably have British accents in here.
Probably.
But it is on the History Channel, so there might be more accurate. You see, one of our top award tiers over at our Patreon page is whatever video you request, we must definitely do. Put up on the YouTubes, whether that is a review, podcast, or a reaction. Today's another reaction for Vikings, Ivar's most badass scene, You Can't Kill Me. This one comes from Christina Goodman Vasquez, and she has a little message here for us. Because I asked her, like, well, is there any background information? Because John and I haven't seen the show.
But they follow me on Twitter.
They do?
Yes.
Why?
I have no idea.
You specifically?
Yes, me specifically.
Why? What'd you do?
I don't...
Did you behead a kid?
Yeah.
Put his head on a spike?
Mm-hmm.
Why the hell haven't I gotten recognition? I've done it's like 14 kids. Look, okay.
You should have done it first.
John, and for the background of the Vikings, Ragnar, looks like a Ragnarok.
Yes!
Ivar Brock
reason for that.
had 12 sons. All of them were famous Vikings, but Ivar the Boneless was a famous Viking that raided England for 10 plus years back in AD 865. I have kept up with all of that. In history, people saw that he arrived in battle. They fled. He was so feared that they always ran, some stayed. They always ran, some stayed. I'm going to encourage you to use a little more punctuation marks.
Get Grammarly.
Fight the ones I was really brave. But most ran from the battle. Some believe he was a cripple. Also, so with the great heathen and arming his brothers. The actor that plays Ivar the Boneless is a really good actor. I've been continuing him for a while till the show ends. Okay, so
Ivar the Boneless.
Ivar the Boneless is a badass.
Famous Viking that raided England for 10 plus years.
People were just so scared of him.
He may have been a cripple.
He's a badass.
He's a badass.
Badass! Let's watch this scene from Vikings. Damn, this is season 5? Gotta watch this show.
This show is like secretly super popular. Whoa!
Get up, Ivar. You're my favorite character on the show.
Whoa! History!
This video is not suitable for advertisers.
Nope. Maybe the pixel quality will help us.
Oof. Oh.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Okay, that guy has no excuse.
Is he gonna kill all these people?
No British accents.
Just shoot him, would you? I don't know, Andrew Lincoln was in this show. Oh, God. This is Ivar's most badass scene. He's just gonna yell.
Yeah, he's just gonna sit there.
Fight my battle! Wow, there's a production design on this I did not know about.
Oh, yeah. The glimpses I've seen have been breathtaking. Oh.
These kind of battle scenes just freak me out.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
It's like a kid.
Is this really his most badass scene? Who's gonna do something?
You.
Here we go.
Oh my god. Well, that's just gonna piss him off. Oh my god.
So he must have been crippled.
Yeah. At least by the History Channel's telling of the tale.
That's why he's called Boneless. I get why this is badass now.
Wow!
Ugh. I don't like.
Oh.
Hey, he's just holding the blade. Pussies. I would have stayed. He didn't even do anything.
That's a guy who loves a good battle.
I'd be scared to meet that guy in real life.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you
I'm
like
talking
at
about
home?
Ivar. I'm talking about the actor.
Yeah. Like, you
Yeah.
got kids or a family, or
Oh,
do you
God.
just find different Viking sets to go yell on?
Because man, that delivery right there was ugh.
Yeah, it was maniacal. He looked like he was really like anytime people on screen are just really enjoying Bloodlust, I always find that very jarring.
I remember now where I've seen an image of this guy. He was pitched in a movie fights to play Wolverine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
He's kind of short, stocky, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could see it. Yeah.
Give him some chops and change his hair a little bit, and yeah.
I'll tell you this: I've never seen anything from Vikings, and this actually made me want to check out the show. I had a prejudgment about it that it was probably on the less qualitative side of scripted television.
Yeah.
And then
See-
looking at this, I was like, wow, this looks freaking insane. This looks like nerve-wracking.
It looks like a secret Game of Thrones or something.
Yeah.
Because like
They're not skipping out on budget here.
No, I mean, I'm like, where did the History Channel get all this money? I remember when this show came on, and it's funny because I don't know anybody who like really keeps up with it, but the more I've looked at it just online, like it seems like it has a massive fan base. Like this show is really popular, and battle scenes like this, I can see why.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's the thing is, I wonder from History Channel, like, how accurate is this show?
Well, I've always really liked when I've seen History Channel documentaries, whenever they do reenactments, I've always really liked those. I've watched those thinking, man, they should make like scripted television. Then they do it, I'm like, it's probably crap. And then I'm looking at this, I'm like, this seems like some damn good TV right here.
Mm-hmm.
Sword battles and arrow stuff, like in those kind of traditional battle formats, always just make me because I can feel the slicing more than I can feel it.
yeah.
We've all got like a cut on our hands from a knife or something like that. So there's a sword in one. I'm like, oh, go real well. Like, I'd be more scared of that for some
I feel
reason.
like a bullet conjures up just a concentrated point of pain in your mind, whereas like knives and arrows have the potential to like rip things and tear flesh and ligaments and do all kinds of damage that's really messy and hard to figure out.
I mean, these guys just get shot with arrows and pull it out.
Yeah, they do.
I think Vikings had health insurance.
So you just got to find the right clan then.
The right
with the right plan, for
yeah,
you. Okay.
yeah. I think so. They call it the clan plan, and
And then that keeps you incentive to keep on plundering and stuff like that because you know you gotta give up some of that every month.
Yeah, and back then I believe they paid with food for their health insurance, but I could be wrong about that part of the currency. You guys can look it up yourself.
We're not the History Channel, the Real Rejects channel.
But yeah, dude, this guy seems out of his mind.
Yeah.
And this is kind of crazy. I mean, he must be crippled if he didn't feel anything in his leg like that happen, right?
Well, and if he just never got up, I was like, okay, his legs must not work.
But to be that scary and that threatening when you can't even move, that's a lot for an actor to take on. And you have to actually work twice as hard to be that imposing and that scary. Like, no one was shooting the guy. He's like paralyzed. And no, like, I don't want to. He'll kill me. Like, but how?
One guy got shot off and missed. And
he definitely made him a very fascinating character.
When he throws the axe at that one guy,
and no one shoots at him. It's just like
that was
I'm
one
not touching him.
Yeah, that was one thing where I was like, are they supposed to capture him alive or something, or why they could have killed him like 9 times?
Oh man, I want to check this out. I want to check the show out. That was cool.
Yeah, pretty sweet, pretty sweet.
And of course, before we wrap this video up, I would like to give a proper shout out to Christina Goodman Vasquez. Christina, you've been watching us for such a long time. You said all the way back with Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm surprised this is the first time you and I are getting to know each other. She's currently 21, meaning John's going to be dating her soon. That's his age group that he prefers to go after. Young,
Always.
He's older, but his maturity level's right around that age, so it makes more sense.
It's probably lower.
She's from Texas, so you know she's hot.
Love Texas.
Because all Texas girls are hot, especially you. Name's Christina. You gotta be. I asked her what her astrology sign was. She said it was Cancer. As of the day of filming this, it is March 4th. So I decided to look up the Cancer horoscope because I wanted to get an insight on how you're feeling. It says here that for today, March 4th, some great news. There could be a great deal of friction in your world today. Get down with the friction. Cancer. As stubborn minds aggressively come into conflict with each other. Ooh, you do strike me as a stubborn woman. Be careful how you treat others. Don't be a bitch. Because feelings are likely to be hurt if you're insensitive. Ooh, man, you sound like John's type. Others may look tough. I know, you can really cut the heart with words that are like blades sharpened, but deep down they're just as soft as you are. Aw, you're like Tony Stark. Or like Ivar. Think twice about using your aggressive nature at the expense of others. Man, you sound like one tough ass biatch, and I like it. I like it a lot. You keep that attitude. Don't listen to this astrology shit, man.
Unclip those crab claws.
You're from Texas, man. Freaking shoot people. Do whatever you got to do to maintain that attitude.
Yeah.
Gosh. Give other people cancer if you can. I don't know how you do that, but find a way to do it, okay?
Sure.
Don't try to be nice to people. People don't deserve it. People are jerks.
Yeah, push the elderly downstairs and kids into traffic.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do to get your jollies
Ask
out.
yourself, WWID. What would I do?
Sure.
I know, I just want to throw you off. No, but in all seriousness, Christina, thank you so much for being here. You seem like a really sweet girl, and I appreciate all the support you've given us. Hope you continue to watch, and I hope this shout-out was read as purely sarcastic and not as sincere. If not, feel free to tweet about me. Hopefully, I finally get an interview on Access Hollywood. Are they still around?
Yes, but now it's just called Access.
Guys, you can subscribe to the Reject Nation, click that notification bell, and check us out on Patreon. We got so many shitty things.
So shit.